Hello, everybody, and welcome to your choppy cryptocurrency market. I'll be your host today and talking about chop. So, BTC chopping it up here the past couple of days. Look on the daily time frame, able to bounce up off the lows, but not really able to extend up. It's gonna take some work for us to really start to move up here. I think a lot of chop, but a lot of support at the lows. Not really support, but movement. There's some movement, which is good, but it's not as good as you would expect or want it to be. So there's really not a lot to do. Had a video about Ethereum going down to, I think it was 1400, which is implied with that inverted head and shoulders pattern maybe. Still could play out. We've seen a lower low and a lower high in Ethereum, so that could start to move that one in time. It doesn't seem like we're really in a rush to go anywhere. We're getting minor support, minor resistance, and we're just not trending at the moment. So that's really the story the chart is telling. It's a really hard story to try to narrate for you, as we're all just trying to make little calls here and there. So nothing major's on the horizon, though. There wasn't anything major. We had an attempt at a breakdown. That didn't work out. Now we're back up. So you're looking to see if we're going to come back and attempt the breakdown again, or are we going to go choppy sideways for, and playing this black area here on my chart in between, like this little triangle situation, upward sloping trend line, horizontal at 72. And is that our future? And how do we get there? Nobody knows. But the fact of the matter right now is we're just chopping. Pretty distinctly, though, lower highs. The lows are getting a little more stable, but the more time we test these lows, the more likely we are to fail them. So let's hope we can stay off of these lows for a while. Then you guys can go on vacation for a couple weeks, come back, and maybe we'll see something constructive. But right now, we just have small bounces. Really not much going on. Solana tells a similar tale. Support of the lows, a little bit off of them, nothing aggressive. It's just chop. There's nothing to do. I can't make it exciting for you. It's just not. Okay, do I look like Steven Spielberg to you? No, I don't. He has a lot more hair than I do, wears glasses, but I probably will next week anyway. So anyway, not much going on with Solana. Let's take a look at our hot coins of the day, which are doing better. Some of these alts are perking up. Sui, SUI, which is SUI. That's the name of the platform too. 10279 back up here at the alert level. This one having actually a double bottom base structure here. Pretty good volume on the right side. Plenty of pocket pivots showing increased buying pressure. The question is, will we rally in this choppy environment? Hard to say one way or the other, but it is looking okay. We do have some distribution based on these candles not really moving. You look at this candle, we stalled going across the trend line, higher volume, not a lot of price progress upwards, whereas the candle earlier could have been an early breakout candle, almost as much volume in a double the breadth almost. So much easier to move up there than it was here, and now we're stalling in the confines of this candle. So we'll see what story this one tells. We break out from that one, you could put a stop under the low of that candle maybe if you want to jump in on this. This has been up tremendously. It's pretty good. And then XRP just got a pop, like just happened less than 30 minutes ago in this candle, already stalling out. Probably not much to do here. In the bigger picture, you're in the confines of this structure, so it's just chopping around at the moment, not really doing too much for you. Yeah, I don't think there's much to do. I think there's gonna be better signals. You look at charts, you look back, and what you don't remember is there were many days and many weeks in some instances that were like this, that just didn't do anything. You thought they'd go up, they didn't go up. You thought they'd go down, they didn't go down. They didn't go anywhere of substance. And that's why waiting is better than just jumping in with every arbitrary trade. So at this moment in time, it's a waiting game yet again, but that's fine, because the more you wait, usually the better the breakouts are. And so when you look at a chart like Bitcoin, we're hoping that this large consolidation leads us to, one of these potential futures over here. And that's kind of why I have these on my chart. I don't want to move that too much. That's why I have these lines on my chart. These are all like potential futures for Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So getting past 72, get to 95, 122, 169, maybe up to 324. Who knows? But the longer this goes sideways like this, the better chance we have of making a larger up move. At least that's the theory. That's the working theory that most trend traders go by. If you deal with chart patterns, if you deal with consolidations, that's kind of what you live by. Look at this long consolidation. Yes, it was choppy. Yes, it was deep. Yes, COVID was in the middle of it. But You go from here, you come up, you retest, you break out from there, you have a very large rally. And so you're kind of hoping for something similar here. So don't get despondent. It's going to move when it moves. It's not going to move when you want it to move. That's the thing that a lot of people have a hard time dealing with in trading, is the market moves on its time horizon, not your time horizon. And with that, I'll leave you with the best 5 minutes of your day here on Altcoin Buzz Trading, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.